Hello. Sup dudes? Right. Finally doing a WoW video. I haven't done a WoW video on the 15-inch, surprisingly. So, here it is. Settings, windowed full screen. I like doing that, so I can expose, blah 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 blah. 1680 by 1050, this is the high-res Antiglare screen. Settings, I defaulted to high, and then I changed a couple of things. So texture resolution high, texture filtering is at 8x AF, projected texture is enabled, ultra view distance, ultra environmental detail, ground color high, shadow quality good. Don't care too much about shadows, as you know, just shadows look cool, but you know, don't need to be that great, especially if it taxes the GPU a little bit. Liquid detail ultra. I hadn't gotten to use to up the liquid detail before on my 13-inch. I never bothered, but they really did a good job on some of the liquid graphics. It actually looks pretty cool, especially in the throwing of tides, little cool ripple effects, and in Tolbarad it looks really cool too. Sunshafts I've heard hurts. I don't really give a crap about sunshafts, so that's on low. Particle density on high. Yeah, and I usually cap the frame rate at 30, just because, you know, I'm fine with 30. I don't really want to tax the system, but I turned it off for this video, just so we can see like what kind of frame rates are getting right now. It's at 47, if you can see down here. Average right now is 58, current 44, and it's going up or down. So let's get on the mount and we'll fly around and check out the scene in Orgrimmar. So far it's just hanging out, hasn't dipped below 35 from what I've looked. You can hear the fans ramping up now. Pretty normal Orgrimmar. Notice when I just idle in Orgrimmar, it's kind of a bad idea, because with like ultra detail and view distance, like it tries to load everything. It just really works the system, but no big. This is for science for the video. So here's value of strength during, I would say, peak hours. Right now it's 11:21 Eastern time. There's a bunch of fools here. It's hanging at 37 frames per second, so it's pretty damn good. On my 13-inch 2010 and 2011 that I had briefly, the i7 dual core, it would drop down into, let's say, the 20s and even teens around this time, and I wouldn't even bother coming around to here. But now, you know, just flying around here, still hanging around above 30, no problem. If you're curious about what the temperatures are now, it's at max RPM at 6200, and then it's at 89C, and then it dropped down to 86 now, and then 88. So it bounces up and down, but the fans are definitely at max. If you follow any of my other videos, you know that I also did a thermal repaste. So I didn't do a test before, but I've noticed on normal usage, fans kick on a little slower. I am using a laptop cooler right now too. But yeah, right here, 50 frames per second in the slums. So yeah, just flying around, getting 37. And that is the fan that you're hearing. No big. I usually, or I almost always play with headphones. So that's never a big deal. And I usually Skype also. And Skype's kind of a CPU hog, but no lag. 54. Let me check out a different zone. Underwater zone. I can look at the GPU temperature, showing 74 for GPU and 79 for the CPU. And here I saw it dip down to 25 frames. Really awesome looking. Colorful. And the MacBook Pro screens are pretty damn good too, so check it out. 33 frames right now. See it, the minimum shows that it dropped to 7.7 at a time, and then average at 47. See how these graphics look.
That ability isn't ready yet. That's too far away. Not ready.
That's my GTFO add-on. Sick. Watch this mother sucker go through puberty. Big balls, hairy chest. Oh yeah, look at that. You a man now. Ugly motherfucker. Once again, Valley of Strength. Just doing a little overview. Capped at 30 frames per second now, and hanging steady there. So yeah, doesn't look like it even wants to drop below 30 at all. And this is probably the most taxing on your system. So yeah, looking good for those of you that are curious about rating. I'm sure there'll be some, you know, dips with rating, but this is WoW on the 2011 MacBook Pro 15-inch 6750 AMD with the i7 Sandy Bridge quad core. This one is the 2.3 GHz variant. Yep. Thanks for watching.